We cannot escape our mind, nor should that be the aim, but rather we should look to quieten it. Feeling at peace and having a clear mind is more difficult in today's day and age because there's so many different distractions and so many different avenues of stimulation. There are proven ways to improve your mental health and mental clarity in both the short term and the long term. In this video, I'm going to outline 3 methods that I personally use that improve your mental clarity and how you can apply them. Firstly, we have meditation. It's no secret that meditation is a very healing and calming practice that's been used since ancient times. Meditation is especially important in today's day and age because we never really give our minds a chance to be still. Think about it. On public transport, most people are staring down at their phones most of the time. Most of us can't even go to the toilet without our phone. We need some sort of background noise or music to be playing. We never really take the time to just acknowledge the silence. When we hear the word meditation, our minds immediately go to sitting cross-legged for hours while humming. But that's not what meditation is. It's much broader than that, and there's so many different ways you can meditate. The most common type is mindfulness meditation, where you just focus on being aware of your thoughts and feelings and allow them to pass. It's difficult to not follow a thought, go off on a tangent, and start to create scenarios in your head. Personally, I find it helpful to focus on my breathing or have a singular image that I can visualize and come back to in my head. Then over time, you'll become more aware of your thoughts and emotions and have a better understanding of your reaction to certain situations. And this increased self-awareness can bring you a greater sense of peace. When you let all your racing thoughts just pass, this is going to bring your stress levels down because you allow your thoughts to just be without any judgment, and you give your mind a chance to be still. Personally, whenever I meditate, I feel a greater sense of presence in that everything feels like it's slowed down, but at the same time I feel more alert. And that's what we want, to be able to feel focused and calm at the same time. Meditation can drastically improve your well-being, and you don't have to start by doing a lot. If you're not sure what to do, just start by doing 1 minute for a week. You don't have to do it every day, but just start by doing 1 minute, and then as it gets easier over time, you can add another minute and another minute. When you meditate, try to allow your thoughts to just be and focus on your breathing. Next, we have journaling. I recommend journaling to people that feel like they overthink or feel overwhelmed, or a thought in their mind just isn't clear to them. When we keep our thoughts and feelings in our head, we just end up going in circles with no clear direction, thinking about the same thing over and over. By physically expressing the thoughts that we have, we give our minds an outlet and put our minds at ease, because when we make a thought clear, it becomes easier to process. Journaling will increase your mental clarity simply by making you more aware of your thoughts and feelings. So how do we journal? It's not writing an essay about how you feel every single day or trying to find the perfect words to express yourself. There's many different ways to journal, and you can try to see what works for you. Just quickly to the guys watching, journaling isn't feminine or weak just because thoughts and feelings are involved. Processing your thoughts gives you the chance to learn and grow, and keeping your mind clear only allows you to navigate life better. If you're unsure how to journal, I'm going to teach you some ways now. Just remember, it doesn't have to be an essay. It can be just 1 paragraph. Firstly, you can write down what you did that day, similar to a diary. To add to that, you can recall certain events that happened that caused a particular emotion, or you can write down any thoughts or ideas that you had. This method is a good way to declutter your mind, as you can process the day or even week and try and look at things from a broader perspective. The second method is one of the most common, gratitude journaling, writing down the things that you're grateful for. It's easy for us to be negative and think about the things that aren't going our way in life, which is what makes this so powerful. In doing this, we remind ourselves of the things that actually matter, and we realize a lot of the things that we worry about aren't that important. And in the grand scheme of things, our life is actually fine. You can start just by writing down one thing that you're grateful for, or even proud of yourself for, something small, and over time you can add to that list, and that list will become longer and longer. There's so many ways you can journal, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but one that I personally use that I think is very effective for improving mental clarity and overall mental well-being is inner dialogue, which is essentially having a conversation with yourself. You can do this by writing your exact thoughts at that moment. Even if you have nothing to write, put the thought you have at that exact moment down on the paper. You can literally write, "I don't have anything to journal about right now." Then once you write, eventually more thoughts will come to you, and then you can write these down. You can also prompt yourself by writing questions, because our brain has the capacity to problem solve, and it will provide solutions to the problems that you express. You can write something down like, "How do I feel? Why do I feel this way?" how can I solve my feeling? Or you can relate it to any goals that you have and ask yourself what steps you need to take to reach that goal. However you choose to journal and express your thoughts, you're going to ease your mind, improve your mental clarity, and reduce some stress. The last way you can improve your mental clarity is actually very simple, but very effective, and it's to keep your environment clean and orderly. The thing is, there's multiple things that actually make up your environment. People typically think of it as the space around us, but I would argue that we ourselves are also our environment. Wherever we go, the one thing that doesn't change is us. So we need to keep the places that we spend the most time in clean and orderly, and we also need to keep ourselves clean and orderly. For most of us, the place that we spend the most time in is our room. So it's very simple. Clean your room, do your laundry, make your bed, and just allow your room to feel fresh. Once our environment is clean, then we just do our best to maintain it. Every now and again, our room will get messy, which is fine, as long as we understand that our room is a reflection of our mind, so that when our room is cluttered, our thoughts are also cluttered. So by getting the space around us in order is going to help put our minds at ease. Then there's keeping ourselves clean and orderly. I'll refer to this as primary environment, since it's with us wherever we go. Our primary environment involves things like hygiene, grooming habits, and our general health. To be more specific, to improve our primary environment, we can do things like exercise, eat healthily, have a shower, get a haircut, or wear well-fitted, nice, clean clothes. All of these things are going to make us feel refreshed, and by making ourselves feel better and getting our primary environment in order, this is going to make our minds clearer and allow us to be more productive. These are all simple things that you can very much do, and they will have an immediate impact on your mental well-being. So there's the 3 methods for you: meditating, journaling, and cleaning your environment. We've discussed how they help you and how to apply them. Now you just have to choose which one you feel will help you the most and start small with it. And over time you can make adjustments to find out how it can benefit you the most. All these methods will boost your mental clarity immediately, but they will also have huge benefit in the long term as they become part of your routine. So maybe you have a bit of brain fog or feel like you're in a slump. Choose one of these methods and start small. I'm certain you'll feel better afterwards and your mind will feel clearer. That's it for this video. If you found it useful, share it with someone that you think may also find it useful. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.